A search uncovers a shocking truth. A neighborhood filled with no.
Hey Dave, how you doing? How's it going? Let me move this camera so that's out of the way a little bit. How are you? Got a little storm action down here, not too much. Partying down here in Crawfordville. My night's going pretty well. Did you get your car fixed? Or are you just going to total it out and get something else? I thought you might have said you were buying it back as a salvage. Maybe that's somebody else I'm thinking about. Drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper. 8,700. No kidding, huh? Wow. I mean, you can't really get much for 8,700 nowadays, so that's the good news about Blue Book used vehicles. You know, a lot of these places are totaling things because they don't want to piss off the customer by how long it'll take to get the parts. Hey, Brian, how you doing? You getting any of this bad weather up there? How's that channel with you and your daughter going, Dave? Is it doing what you thought it would, or? Hey, Dave, what's the current requirement YouTube wants for live chats? Do you know what it is? I know for a while there it was 1,000 views and 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours. I had a guy ask me today, and I really didn't know. Oh, 1,000 subs. Oh, okay. Oh, you get a lot of rain. Hey, Simple Life, how you doing? How's it going down there? Did you read any of your book yet? What do you think of it so far? I thought it was a good book. I bought it for Marty's wife as well. I think it's easy reading. I think it makes a lot of sense. And you know how it is on not getting around to doing something. Hey, Blue, how you doing? You know, I got my lab results back from that doctor I went to. And I had high cholesterol, which is no surprise. But I've had this problem before, but not this bad. My vitamin D level is actually 50 milligrams, I guess it is, below the lowest level. And I looked it up last night. And what are the symptoms? Fatigue, have that. Sore joints, have that. And sore muscles, have that. So I looked around today to try to get a vitamin D shot, but I couldn't. That damn doctor never called me back. I even looked to see about one of those health spas. I would have went and got one because it takes forever to get your vitamin D levels up, even if you eat a whole jar like I did today. Hey, Betsy, how you doing? No, that's bullshit. That vitamin D and sun. That's absolute nonsense. I've had low vitamin D my whole life, and I spent all summer outside. That works for some people, but not for a lot of others. Hey, Mary, how you doing? So we'll see. I bought a big thing of chewy ones, and I bought a jar or two. I'd like to get the prescription size, that 50,000 ICU, high absorption. That's what Mary told me about a year ago. Well, I was long gone by the time the results came back. You know how it is seeing a doctor today if you're not friends with them. Yeah, that's what I want to get. That's what I want to get. Yeah, I hope he'll prescribe that for me. I don't think Medicare pays for it because of it's a supplement, but maybe they will. Hey, Jackie. Man, I'll tell you what happened to me today. So, I haven't exactly been the most diligent. I mean, I know there's a couple bills that I get and everything else is paid for. And the one bill, I got an Amazon bill, it's got about $1,000. I pay the payment, no interest payment. And then I have my utility bills in Michigan. I pay those like every couple of months because I'm really not using them that much. And then the Amazon bill, well, this Medicare, that gets taken out of my Social Security. But the supplement, hey, Paul, how you doing? I mean, Blue, you ought to know about this. I get the supplement because, Medicare A and B pays 80%. And, I just got these expensive ass dermatological procedures, which cost a fortune. So anyway, long story short, back in October when I was at that, hey, Chris, at that AICU, at that doctor's office, when they ran my supplement, she said it was expired. So it's like expired, it's like, well, yeah, it's a possibility, So I called the place up right in the doctor's office. And I said, yeah, I guess. She said, yeah, expired about a month ago. I said, well, can I pay it? And she said, no. She said, once you're past this 30-day deal, we can't do that. So I said, well, let me talk to a supervisor. So she gives me a supervisor. She said, well, I'll do it, but we're not supposed to do it. So they reinstate me. And she said, this is what she said. I have a taped recording of it. Not that that'd do you any good if they don't want to insure you. She says, you're not going to get another bill till January. Well, that made sense. I talked to him in October. I was paying the last quarter of the year. And that would be, November or October, November, December, I would think. So today I got all these bills. Got a mail forwarding finally. I'm getting all this shit sent down here. I'm changing my address places. I go over to Starbucks and I take this big stack of bills and I'm organizing these bills. And I think I'm going to get on auto pay on this stuff. You know what I mean? So I call them to see if my rates went up and I'm on auto pay. And I called, it's like, yeah, I want to get auto pay. She said, well, your policy has been expired. It's like, expired since when? She said, December 1st. Long story short, I end up calling them. She said, we're not going to reinstate you. No way. I talked to a supervisor. She said, no, we're not going to reinstate you. It's the second time this has happened in a couple months. It's like, well, they told me I wasn't going to get a bill till January. And if I was paying the last quarter in October, what was there to worry about? Well, the quarters aren't quarters, like blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I called back about an hour later. I asked to speak to that supervisor's supervisor, and she actually reinstated me. Now, normally it wouldn't be that big a deal, but I got the bills from when I wouldn't have had insurance if they'd have not reinstated me. And those dermatological procedures and that other bullshit would have been about $6,500. So it's a miracle they reinstated me. Hey, Dolly, how you doing? Because they had a chance to get out of paying those bills. So I'm glad that I got it. What a pain in the ass. Yep, so that's it. I see Debbie and Dave look like they went up to Taos. Hey, MK, how you doing? And boy, has Taos changed. I mean, there's some drop. That's what's going to drown people if it stays like that next summer. If you look out there, you'll see those big sandbars. Well, if you look at the beach area, when you pull in that parking lot in between like the bathhouse and where I usually go and I would take video, if you remember, I drilled holes in the ice and showed what it looked like underneath. If you're a kid and you think you're going to walk out to that sandbar, I got news for you. There's about 50 feet wide of an area where you're going to step right off into 17-foot deep water from nothing. And it's right off the beach line. Oh, good for you, Chris. Good for you, Jackie. Hey, T-Bird, how you doing? How's it going? So, hey, Tammy. Tammy's dog had to put her dog to sleep today. Had a stroke. Sorry about that, Tammy. Power Stroke is running the diesel, you mean? Good. Traded in the 450. Yeah, you do. Re-up. Yep. It is good they reinstated him. Yeah, I did that, but I thought I was fine. I was just renewing with the same company. And everybody I run into, do you have the supplement, Blue? That's just people that give us a lot of problems, Chris. We get rid of them. We're not trying to win a popularity contest. Oh, it's good you got it, Simple Life. Hey, Rita, how you doing? I'm in Crawfordville, Georgia. Where have you been? Hey, Michael. Yeah, sorry about that, Tammy. How old was your dog? Thank you, Michael. It's going to get better. I got all my cameras down here, and I'm getting the highest speed internet you can get in March, middle of March. I'm going to get back to the old days, interviews, cool places, interviewing people, some of my photography. Oh, it came with your retirement? No kidding. You lucky dog, you. 17, wow. Yeah, I liked Michigan. If the winters would have stayed like they were when I was younger, I would have never left. But look at it now. Here it is, January up in Michigan, pure bullshit. Half-inch of snow on the ground. This couple that comes on here quite a bit, they posted a video at Taos where I love to go. And I really loved going over there all winter long, but it's nothing over there now. A little tiny, thin ice around a sandbar. No snow. Sucks. Yeah, it is hard, Tammy. It sure is. Better believe it. There's nothing as humbling as death to me in any form, which is why I don't even kill bugs if I can help it. That's the end of the road. Yeah, it's crazy. No snow. I mean, here I was living up in West Branch, Michigan. You got a snowmobile, and now it's getting to where you got to leave the UP to hit snow. It's nuts. I bought a book on climate, just kind of a spur of the moment book I saw while I was buying some other things. And I read it in the doctor's office the other day when I was getting that skin procedure done. And they said that in 25 years, everything they said, I agree with. Not what's causing it, but what's occurred: water levels, catastrophic weather, increases in temperature, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's definitely happening. Look at the poles, north and south, right? And they said, I looked in my area here, they said places like where I'm at now, which is about 700 or 800 miles from when I lived in Florida, it's going to be just like there in 25 years. And if you look at how the temperatures have increased just in the last 20 years, I believe that's probably true. Well, China's a problem. Definitely is. I mean, it is CO2. That's true. But I think there's more to it than that. Oh, Montana. Love been everywhere in Montana. Kalispell is one of my favorite places, and Havre is my absolute favorite place. Isn't that crazy, MK? Yeah, I missed it too. World's going to hell. Hey, Amber, how you doing? Oh, did you? A foot? Wow, good for you. That's good. Yeah, Amber. How long ago did Amber start this account, you guys? Oh, good. Thank you, Antonia. Where have you been? Yeah, I love Montana, especially go out Highway 2, cut up through Duluth, then head west. Oh, Vermont. Okay. Ben and Jerry's territory. Oh, okay. Hey, Coast Pray. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be back out there. I'll be getting back out there. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Yeah, I know more people in Michigan than there's snowblowers. It's crazy. Oh, a week. Okay. Oh, Brandon. Oh, okay. Were you just surfing around and happened to see a live going on? Hey, Caroline, how you doing? Hey, Rita, you ever have any problems with that supplement? Hey, Karen, how are you? You're probably getting some pretty warm weather down there yourself. But back to this vitamin D thing. Well, we got nailed here a little while ago, but didn't last very long. Thunderstorm, heavy rain. Yeah, I got the auto pay, so it's not going to be a problem anymore. But they had a chance to stick me out of those damn bills. I don't like it that much, to be honest with you. Got a cracked windshield. Got to pick it up. I'm going to get another vehicle. Honestly, there's not a vehicle out there I want to tell you the truth. Oh, Maddie's video. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish the best for Maddie, but that's a tough call. Hey, DT, how you doing? Hey, Faye, how's it going? Faye, what kind of weather you have over there? Faye's right across the lake. Mary, if you got in a boat and paddled, you could make it over there. I don't even think there's any ice on Lake Michigan, is there? Oh, okay. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? How's it going? You find any of those Mavericks around? Marty's at a car auction down in Kissimmee. Yeah, it depends who you ask, Amber. But thank you. Catch me on the right moment. It probably seems like that. 40 degrees. Wow, now in the 30s. Yeah, it's 51 degrees here right now. Semi clear out. Yeah, I don't even know. I looked at some Toyotas. Nothing has any room in it. I got that damn Doka pole I carry around. Put the GoPro on the end of. Kiss me. What's that, Mary? Oh, I'm drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper. You better believe I did, Jeremy. Yeah, you guys, Mega Millions, 1.35 billion. Yeah, it sucks, Tammy. It does. Oh, gotcha, Caroline. Yeah, they weren't that big a deal here. Oh, Kissimmee. No, I lived down there for a while. I kept an airplane down there for about 9 months. Yeah, Kissimmee, they call it. Yep. Oh, really, Amber? Yeah, I'd rather live in Vermont any day than down there in Daytona. I think Daytona sucks. I mean, I don't mind stopping by there once in a while, but I certainly wouldn't want to live there. High crime, tourism, traffic, bugs. You made the right call, Amber. Plus, you can get some Ben and Jerry's ice cream while you're up there. Yeah, I'm excited to get this internet. I'll tell you, I was getting an office. I was getting an office and I switched it around a couple times. And anyway, long story short, I'm leaving the other day to go, I don't know where I was going, probably to a bookstore. And I see these guys digging along the highway. I have searches on the internet all the time. I was wanting to get that Elon Musk stuff. That's not even in Georgia yet. And you know what? The reviews I've read on that says it sucks. And who knows when it's going to be around because they can't get chips made. That's what I've read. Skylink, everything else sucks, including what I have right here. So anyway, I said, hey, what are you guys doing? It's like we're putting new fiber optics. Like, you're kidding me. You're not going to have like fast speeds. He said, yeah, we are, but not everywhere. So I call the place and I talk to the lady and I give her my address. And she said, yeah, we had service about a quarter mile from you before. And I said, are you sure? She gave me the address and like, there is no such address across the street. So I went up and down and looked for that address. Anyway, long story short, I called them back and they confirmed that they will be able to give me service, but not till mid-March. So I'm going to have faster internet speed than I had before. And I'll be doing great. I don't need to get the office now, which I didn't really want to do anyway, because I'd have been driving my ass off. But I can't upload anything with these speeds here. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, they're all mostly wheat penny coins. Nothing great, Simple Life. No high dollar coins. Good, John Mark. Yeah, I had a bunch of planes. I had a Tri-Pacer, Cessna 172, Cessna 182, a Piper Aerostar. I had a Cherokee 180 for a while, and a Cherokee 6 300 horse. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Simple Life. I don't have one now, though. I'll tell you that, man. Aviation is so crazy expensive. Fuel, plus the rules. I'm not kidding you. When I got my pilot's license, there were two reasons: take girls for a ride and buzz my neighbors' houses. That's exactly why I got my license. Swear. And the buzz in the houses, that was probably more fun than taking girls for rides. That's the only reasons I did it. I didn't want to be an airline pilot or any of that crap. It's fun too. But the days of buzzing houses are long gone. You're in huge trouble now for all sorts of stuff that I did, and my buddies did too. Oh, really, Dave? Yeah. I have been getting this cell phone signal enhancer. It's giving me good cell phone signals. It comes and goes, but most of the time I have it, and I haven't tried hotspot yet. Oh, did he really, Amber? That's cool. Did he sell them for a living or just planes that he had they got rid of? Oh, cool, Amber. Yeah, flying sucks now. I still watch a lot of flying videos. But I've got buddies of mine that are still in it, and they call me and want to take me for rides and stuff, and I don't even feel like doing it. Why? I'm not buzzing houses or taking girls for rides. The girls I take for rides now are in their 60s. I'll pass. They don't want to probably go anyway. Oh, you're lucky, Chris. Oh, he sold them for a living. No kidding. Oh, cool. There's a Cessna. I don't follow aviation as good as I used to, but there's a Cessna Citation they make called a Latitude, and there's one that NetJets is a charter outfit, and I see this plane goes back and forth from Michigan to Florida all the time. And I see today they were at 41,000 feet and they were doing 433 knots, which is hauling ass. So from Lakeland, Florida to Pontiac, Michigan, it was a 2 hour and 15-minute trip, which I think is great. That is really scooting. Oh, Caroline, you'd like it. You could see good up there. Yeah, and then they make the Longitude, which is more range. You can actually go to Europe and Hawaii in it. The latitude only has about a 2,700 mile range. Oh, I had a 54. You have one, Terry? A 59 TriPacer? Is it current? Do you annual it and stuff? Do you have the 135, 150, or 160 horse? You know, I know a guy that took the same TriPacer I did. Paul Cartman was his name. He towed those banners, like if you were on the beach and you saw a plane towing a banner. Smart guy, good pilot. He converted his from 135 to 160. Anyway, long story short, took off on a super windy day. There were air mets out and crashed. Nobody really knows exactly how he crashed, but he did. He was about 26 at the time. Lost both eyes, both legs, and both arms. I went and visited him in the hospital. Oh, cool, Amber. Oh, nice, neat. Are you working up there, Amber? Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I see him. He looks like he's politically active. He was going to go to law school at one time. I haven't kept in touch with him. You're 46. Oh, okay. Hey, do you work up there, Amber? Oh, I buzzed a ton of farms. Better believe it. Oh, okay. Good for you. Had a girl. You ever get down to Georgia, Florida? You know, I know it's, I think you guys know that have been around. I don't even want to, I'm reluctant to say that I got lucky because I wouldn't call it that. If I got lucky, I got lucky in the sense that I met a lot of cool people off YouTube. And I love doing those interviews. I mean, when I first did those interviews, nobody watched them. And I kept doing them. I mean, I did it because I liked it. Those interviews sat around for years and nobody watched them. And then, like Milli Vanilli said when they got nailed for lip syncing and won the goddamn Grammy, as they put it in their own words, and everything was downhill after that. And kind of in a way, it was kind of that way with me, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I did get more views and all that crap, and I did get money for a while. But the fun days were before any of that happened. I hope to get back to the old days. But my point here is, I tell people all the time, I'm not going to be on the virtual imaginary hamster wheel with subscribers or views. Just not doing it. I know better. Hey, Conan, how you doing? And I've never been that way. And if you're around, you come on here. We tell people to get lost, don't come back, unsubscribe, whatever. Really not into that. But there's a guy named Angus Fletcher, who is he's a professor, and he's written a couple of books. I'm reading one of them right now. And if you look up Angus Fletcher on YouTube, they have a creative writing program down there at Ohio State University. And I guess it's nationally renowned. I'd never heard of it before. The bottom line, I clicked on and I watched his interview because I read his book. And I looked on that channel of the other people they've interviewed and what they talk about. It's an absolutely fantastic channel. If you can't find it, I'll post a link to it. And sure shit, and I know this, and it's part of the reason why I just decided early on that I didn't want to get into that rat race. They've got like 80 viewers and 2,800 views, and they've been on there like for 8 years. Nobody watches it, and it's the best content you could ask for. So there is a casual relationship to good content and views and subscribers. But like in my case, there's really not. It was the people that I interviewed that got the views and subscribers. It wasn't anything that I did. So to claim you're famous on YouTube or something over shit luck, it's like musical chairs to me just isn't valid. And that was another example that I verified today with the channel. It's absolutely superb, super interesting to watch, and nobody watches it. And for some reason, I have this interest in listening to neurosurgeons. I think give lectures, and I think part of that is I think it's interesting. And I know that they're about 36 years old before they get their first legitimate, decent paycheck. And then the rest of the time, they're worried about getting sued. at any time, there's only about 3,000 neurosurgeons in the United States at once. I mean, it's discipline, you're smart, and it takes forever. I mean, that's dedication and commitment that I certainly couldn't fathom. I've never been that way, you know. And I watch a lot of those. And there's a guy that's really in Augusta that does a lot of good neurosurgery YouTube videos. Nobody watches him. He doesn't have hardly any subscribers. And here you got a squirrel that's stealing the nuts out of hey Smashy, a bird feeder, and it's got 3 million views. There's just no sense to it. There's no legitimate relationship between views and subscribers and good content. I don't think. I think it's nuts. Yeah. I think it's absolute bullshit. I wish I could hide those damn views on those viral videos to cause nothing but trouble. Good night, Tammy. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, sorry that happened to you. You're a good pet owner. I know you were. Hey, Mrs. Brown. How you doing, Miss Brown? Yeah, sorry, Tammy. Hey, Mark. How you doing? Yeah, I looked on that. Yeah, he did. He sent me the link to his channel. And I have no problem doing that. I mean, I'll get it broke off of my ass like I usually do when I try and help somebody out. But I listen to it. It's black rap, which I like, but it used the N word in it a lot. And, I couldn't help but deep down. It's YouTube in their secret underground, get rid of Tom Reed mode, seeing if I'm dumb enough to post this song for this guy when they use the N word in it and give me a second strike. Really, they've caused me to become paranoid when they actually gave me a strike for showing you what books I purchased. So I didn't do it, but I was going to. But I know better than to put a link to a video like that. And he hasn't been around long. It's pretty good music, I thought. And he's trying to promote his channel, which I'm all for. But like I said, I've got nailed enough to be skeptical on. That's definitely something that they're not interested in having uploaded. And I know you'll go on there just like I've done it when I got a strike, and you'll find 100 million songs with the N-word in it. Nobody does shit. The channel's got 8 million subscribers and 2 billion views, but you wait till I put a link to that. I mean, if I put a cover of a book on there and get a strike, I'm sure it's a no-brainer if I put a link to a song like that. Oh, good, Miss Brown. Yeah, good to see you. Glad to have you around. I mean, it's nuts. Crazy. Hey, Brandy, where you been? What are you up to lately? I don't know this for sure either, but it's kind of a guess. I think I get more notices when I log on a laptop than I do on my phone. Oh yeah, man, Raven was a sweetheart. Yeah, Jana too. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, nice people, just in a a tough part in life. I haven't. Dan. No, I have not heard from him. He relapsed. I know that. Yeah, Dan. Well, he's got a channel. Do you guys remember Dan's the guy that was playing music? I went and visited him after rehab. What his name was? Dan what? Oh, I'll tell you what I got. You know what I got today? Mary, you'll appreciate this. I got a copy of Gary, Becky's friend, Gary, the cologne guy. He sent me a copy of his life story while living in Detroit. I got it today in the mail. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in reading or not. What's a happy light? What's that like? Make you not get seasonal affective disorder? Nothing new. Yeah, he did relapse. Yeah. Dakota, now you know better than that. Why don't you go over on her channel and look for yourself? Are we going to have to block you out of here? All right. Have a good day. Thanks for coming on, Amber. Appreciate it. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Gary's a good guy. I like Gary. Yeah, he follows through on everything. He's a good guy. I'll be honest with you too. I don't. I tell you like it is. And Becky's tried getting a hold of me about 5 times. To tell you the truth, you guys, I couldn't get myself to pick up the phone, and I can tell you exactly why. Uh, because there's a limit to how much of this you can, at least me, it's subjective personally, can put up with. I did the same thing with Tassie, and I learned a lot. And one of the things I learned is I used to say that I didn't have any expectations. Well, I guess that's not true, because if I didn't, then I wouldn't be annoyed or upset or not want to talk to people. And with Becky, you guys know that, I was trying to help her out. I don't feel bad about that. I don't think I did anything great. But, you were along for the ride about a year ago. I helped her catch up on all her bills that one time, paid her phone, rent, all that kind of crap. No big deal. It was YouTube money. I didn't really earn it. Hey, Lyrics, how you doing? And, she was going to start a channel. It was just more of this constant addict type bullshit. Well, what are you going to name? Well, I don't know if I'm going to make it an uppercase B or a small b. I really want to get on. And you know what? It just got to the point where I just got tired of hearing this shit. Now, her last message that she finally bought a trailer, she was moving in. And, I just did, honestly, I've had it with her. I'm sure you've had relationships like this with employers. I know it's addiction, probably is. Not a guarantee, though. She could be that way and not a drug addict. But I'm just sick of it. I'm done with it. I'd rather help animals or homeless people without drug addiction. I realized after those times that I'm no good at it. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, I just realized that I can't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, I mean, I will tell you this. This is my opinion. Uh, and I'm not knocking you, and I don't think I'm smarter than you, but there's a lot of case law if you research it, and it changes at the state and federal levels on consent. Consent's complicated, but there is a standard on when you can give it and when you can't. If you're passed out and mumbling and you can't repeat your name, are you capable of giving consent? Probably not. And in most states, that wouldn't be considered consent no matter what you said. And people come on and they talk about, I constantly am deleting. Yeah, Conan, you were a long time ago. People are talking about enabling. And to be honest with you, in the traditional definition of enabling, when you're sending somebody $5 or $10 that has a $300 a day drug habit, that's not enabling. People think that buying a lottery ticket is gambling. It's not. It's a game of chance. And this is what I'm trying to differentiate with people. Even Dan Boyle, when I interviewed him, I felt like reaching across the table and smacking him when he said it. He said, what would I do if the $10 I gave somebody and they overdosed? I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd sleep like a fucking baby, because I didn't give them the $10 to kill themselves. It just worked out that way. I gave them $10 to get something to eat. I'm not naive enough to think that they never spent it on drugs. Like I said right then, I immediately get pissed when he brought it up. I said, if you bought your grandson or your nephew a bicycle and he got killed on it, would you never buy another kid a bike? I mean, I get so tired of when they don't like you, which I have plenty of enemies. They're always trying to accuse me of enabling people. And it really, in my opinion, isn't enabling. A bunch of them got taken away for a while, but there was a reason for that simple life. It's not enabling. When I gave Maddie, oh, why are you depressed here, Tiffany? When I give somebody 10, I don't give it with strings attached. I just don't. Now, you were a moderator before, Conan. Yeah, you were. Mary, wasn't Conan a moderator before? She got blocked. Yes, she did. Happily, she got blocked. She's an absolute nut job. I mean, you can do what you want with her on your channel, but she's nothing but trouble. I've talked to her on the phone before. She has 2 or 3 different IDs. She's a fruitcake, man. I put her right in the category of Amy 825 in Indiana. Want nothing to do with her. What's wrong, Tiff? No, I was happy to block her. I still got a smile on my face. I'm trying to wipe off. Yeah, well, sometimes well, I'll tell you what happened on that is I didn't realize it until later that that's who it was. So I got thinking about it, and I was talking to another moderator about it. It's like, hey, if you find her, block her. And I found her actually, so I blocked her. I don't want her around here. I don't want her calling me. I don't want her texting me. I don't want her coming in under any of her 99 IDs. I want her to stay away and get lost. Troublemaker. And just like all these psychos, they'll be real sweet and everything you do is great. And, you could give them a shit sandwich and they'd order a second one. Oh, thank you, Smashy, because they never had a sandwich that good. No, it's a certain profile. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm sure that I've messed up before, but that damn indigo blue. Yeah, indigo blue. Mark said her other name. She's got so many names, I forget them all. Mark, what'd you say that other name is? Would she email you or something complaining? Meat Candy, I blocked her too. That's old news though. Meat Candy was another super troublemaker stalker. Somebody sent me links of recordings that had been made of her, and it was the same shit as all these kooks do that start trouble. And I thought right then, as soon as I heard those tapes, I knew that was her too. It was time to go. Periwinkle. Yeah, that's right. And how many adults do you know that keep coming back to a place where they know they're not wanted? I've talked to her on the phone before. Oh, you struggle a little bit? Oh, don't let it get to you, Tiffany. Oh, you give me a call on that tomorrow then. I'll talk to you about it. No, you're stronger than that. This is what will happen with YouTube. Well, she got evicted by her husband she was living with, which I'm not saying is good or bad, and maybe that shouldn't have happened. I'm just saying that I listened to about a half hour of her talking with this YouTube kind of stalking crazy shit, and I knew right then I didn't want her around here. And like all these people, when you get rid of them, you know what I do? I learned this a long time ago. If you own a business and you got some troublemaker that's causing a bunch of problems, the worst thing you can do is tell them why you get rid of them. Because they'll go around and they'll do this and they'll rebut it and make up bullshit. When I get rid of somebody and they come back in and say, hey, why was I blocked? I'm not telling you. I mean, I'll tell you guys because you've been around a long time, but it's the same old email you get. I can't understand why I've been blocked. Yeah, well, I'll tell you why you were blocked, because I listened to a half hour of you stalk somebody and the audio was definitely you. That's why. Oh, come on. Yeah. No, Tiffany, don't do this. Just try and get back to the old days till tomorrow. I'll give you a call. Yeah, don't let it get to you. This is what will happen with YouTube. Now, Mark, maybe not. He plays songs. I mean, it's hard not to like a guy that, isn't giving prostitutes money and, things that I did, the relationships that I had with them. So it might not happen to Mark, but this is how it goes with YouTube. You start out, you're having a good time. Then you start getting videos that people are watching. Then people start hating you. They just start calling the cops on you, making up bullshit, calling your neighbors, getting you swatted, all for no reason. Like I tell people all the time, you don't have any evidence on me of anything. Nothing. Zero. Doesn't it seem odd of all this shit that I've done and nothing's ever been pinned on me? That's because there isn't anything. I'm a licensed private detective that drives around with an enabled phone all the time. It's crazy. And Tiffany, she came on. She was going to be interviewed. Hey, Mark. interview people, try and do nice things. And they made her life miserable, followed her husbands around, took pictures of her while she's in ordering a coffee. Fucking kooks. Yeah, it's nuts. Absolutely crazy. Oh, thank you, Terry. Yeah, it is the truth, man. It is. It is. But my only guess is I think these people just get jealous of people watching your videos. Hell, I don't know what it is. I'm fucking them, I'm murdering them. What else have I done? I'm exploiting them, I'm enabling them. You name it. You hang in there, Tiffany. Don't let this bullshit get to you. You pray to Allah. Don't let him get in there. And if you were a Christian, Satan would be wiggling his way in there, getting you thinking bullshit. Now pop the hell out of it. Come up there and whip that Muslim butt. Not really. I mean, I'll be honest. It's funny you should say that, Caroline. I mean, here's the honest to God truth. I mean, I'll tell you straight out how it is. I mean, I did have girlfriends in my life. I never seemed to have a problem getting one, but neither did anybody else I knew. But I'm not really a good looking guy. I'm an older guy now. And I can tell you this since I've been on YouTube, it isn't like normal people. It isn't like I'm living across the street from a place where girls learn to model and I'm getting 10 love letters stuffed in my mailbox every day. It's nothing like that at all. So, yeah, I do think some of these women have crushes on me, but they're fucking nuts. Most of them are huge, not very attractive, psycho, want to ruin your life if you don't take them out for a coffee. I haven't even ever even come remotely close to a legitimate get together with anybody on YouTube ever. Nothing. So yeah, I do. And if people come on here and they think I can have all these girlfriends, yeah, I probably could, but they'd all be absolute lunatics like Fatal Attraction, boiling rabbit heads. This isn't like normal, attractive women with jobs that love their mother and father and have been good mothers and maybe got divorced and their neighbors love them and they do volunteer work. It isn't anything like that at all. These are psychos. No, shit, no. Hey, Janice, these are absolute lunatics. No, it's serious, man. I would love to tell Dave, hey, Dave, you're not going to believe it, but I just had this gorgeous 25-year-old come down here to Crawfordville for 3 days. She's working on her PhD. She just inherited $9 million. She drove a brand new tricked out Hummer, and it's the best sex I've had for 3 days in a row. As a matter of fact, we didn't even take time out to eat. It's nothing like that. These people are all people that live with their parents, never had a job, live in the basement, broke, living with gay guys, kids that are a little off, neighbors don't like them, outstanding warrants, fucking anything you can think of that would be unattractive, they have. So when someone shows them just a little bit of decency and happiness, they get on it like a rat in a piece of cheese. But on an internet chat, you can't tell this. When someone's saying, Tom, you seem like a good guy, blah, blah, blah. You're thinking, wow, this guy, I bet he's knocking out all sorts of ass. It didn't happen, never happened. And like I tell people all the time, if Miss America showed up to my door nude in a bikini, I'd lock it and call 911. I know better. I know better. Psycho, jury's out on you, Smashy. Be honest with you. Who passed? Yeah. Oh, Lisa Marie? Oh, she died? Yeah, her life was tormented, though, poor thing. Yeah, I mean, that's how I see it. But Terry, like always, it's subjective. It's my opinion. There's somebody shaking their head thinking, now it's a bunch of bullshit. Hey, Brandy. And the same thing with these girls I interviewed and stuff. Yeah, honestly, yeah, Smashy. Yeah, really, be honest with you. You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why? Oh, that's too bad. She led a shitty life, though, I think. Oh, good for you, Bopuck. Yeah, I think honestly the jury's out on Smashy. I'm not in the game, man. You should start a channel. You'll find out. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would say it. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Smashy. You fit the profile of one of these kooks. Now, I could be wrong, and if I am, I apologize. But if I looked at how you've come across since you've been on the chat compared to problems I've had, there's a lot of similarities. Yeah, that was awkward. I mean, look at those guys. You know, they had money, they had fame, and look where it got them. Got them an early exit. What'd you do? Overdose on fentanyl? Hey, John Boy. Tiffany, you just hang in there. You know, really, I mean, in this state of mind, as you know, I've been there. I wouldn't even be on YouTube when you're feeling this bad. I mean, here would be okay because we don't let that bullshit go on, but you should cut yourself off from reading and watching any of that stupid shit. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything, Smashy. No, I'm not. I think they'll get rid of me, though. I think they'd like to get rid of me, though, Sharon. I've thought of quitting YouTube before, but I'm suggesting that Tiffany should do it because they're harassing her, making fun of her religion and what she looks like, and uh, taking pictures of her and her husband while he's at work. Just fucking kooks. YouTube will block what books I buy, but they don't want to do anything about that. Oh, it was cut off, huh? Well, I could be wrong, Smashy. I'm just saying you only have certain info that you have here on a chat. I think the big one is you have a phone that you can only text on, but you can't talk. That's a classic stalker trait. Oh, cardiac arrest. I'll give you a good guess. I could be wrong, but and of course everybody knows you can get cardiac arrest for a lot of things, but you know, heavy cocaine use is cumulative. Bob Probert uh, leads to other neurological diseases too, as well as destroying your heart. Robin Williams, Michael J. Fox. Oh, you used to love him. Yeah, I'm going to get back to him pretty soon. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't do that, Tiffany. Tiffany, don't be watching this other stupid shit. Yeah, people are mean. They're crazy too. Hey, Janelle, how you doing? I just wouldn't be going on there and listening to what they're saying about you. Look who the source. Nobody decent that's successful is talking bad about you, Tiffany. It's all druggies and con artists and miserable stalking lunatics. You don't have quality people saying bad things about you. Yeah, it's a heart killer, big time, Mark. Yeah. No, I didn't say you did. I didn't say anything about you, Janice. I didn't say you were a stalker. Unless you're Janice Leet. Oh, internet is bad. You should have good internet there, you know? All right, Rita, you go 99. Yeah, I wouldn't let it bother me. Hey, Salty, how you doing? Well, I mean, you might be right about that, Brandy. You might be right, but you know, Prince played that same card too, and as it turns out, it was false. Hey, JMO, how you doing? No, we just got people coming on here starting troubles, JMO. You know, we get rid of them. It's kind of a joke, really. It's not literal. Oh, thank you, Faye. Did you see that, Brandy? Probably was on drugs. I mean, she was a tormented young girl. It's too bad, really. That's too bad. No, you don't need to do that. I mean, you asked me, Smashy, and I wanted to tell you the truth. Yeah, well, don't go on those channels and listen to what they say. Yeah, they're really bad. They are. God, have you been on 5 years, Conan? Yeah, don't let them bother you. It's normal behavior, though. Yeah, you do a lot of good things. You're doing it to yourself, though, in a way. You're going on and you're letting what they say get to you. They're pissing you off. They're making you mad, and they're making you think outside of your religion. So they're accomplishing their goals just by virtue of you clicking on their videos. Quit doing it. Yeah, quit doing that, Tiffany. Yeah, well, I mean, that's one example. I mean, you could be right. I mean, are you into that Scientology, by the way? Yeah, don't do it, Tiffany. I think this chat's getting a little shaky. I see I got a thing. I'm going to test it right here. It's bad weather, probably. Oh, I guess it's working. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Oh, back on. Oh, why has it been that long? Well, congratulations. You withstood it. Yeah, jealous haters. That's exactly right. This is what I don't like about YouTube because, they're allowing channels to talk that way about you and they don't do anything about it, but yet they're worried about what books I'm buying. No, I do not, Karen. I don't get around there very often anymore, though, so no, I don't. Yeah, block button. That's what I do. Yeah. And what is getting you down then? What is getting you down? Because you can't do, what you want to? Yeah, Dave's right about that. Yeah. What's that, JMO? Yeah. Yeah. Try not to let it get to you. Yeah. You get on here, kick them off yourself. You let them come on here and you can block them. Yeah. You hear me? Tell them to quit making fun of your religion, too. I'm not sure which book it was. It was like 14 books. I'm not sure which one it was. My guess is one was about vaccinations, but I could be wrong. They're such a weird, screwy company. It's hard to say. Hey, Weebies, how you doing? All right, Smashy. Just telling you the truth. I could be wrong. Yeah, but you're still young, Tiff. You got a lot of kids, a lot of responsibility. I mean, a lot of people feel stuck. Yeah, you know. Oh, really? I don't know. What's the deal with that? Good night, Smashy. Well, I mean, I'm being honest with you. I'm just telling you. And I think if you looked at it from my side and you knew what I've experienced, it would make sense to you. Yeah, periwinkle. Yeah, that was. I'm glad to get rid of her, Mark. I mean, you seem to like. You're a Canadian man, right in the middle. That's why everybody isn't trying to bomb you like they are over here. Your personality carries over in your channel. You don't seem to have the problems that I do. So it wouldn't have surprised me that she would have contacted you. I mean, I'll be glad to explain it to you on the phone sometime, but no, I don't. I'm glad to get rid of her. I don't want any of this drama crap. And for some reason, I think that she likes to bring up these stories about moving and back and forth between Florida and Indiana, and I don't buy it. It's weird, just strange. Yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah, well, it's still biased. I mean, I like to refer to it as a truth, but you know what I mean. It's not like I'm some great authority on everything that's right. It's just the way I see it. I think I've been consistent all along. The symbol. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I don't want any of that drama crap over here. Just stupid, childish bullshit. Yeah, it's like it takes the fun out of it. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know about that. I mean, you know, I'm sure I've made mistakes, but you only have what you can go on, or you can misinterpret things. You just don't know. It's always an opinion, really. But Tiffany, I don't. It's normal that this stage of the game that it's normal at this stage of the game that you would feel that way. You'll get over it though if you hang in there. I wouldn't quit now. See, my thing's not working that good either. Hey, Chris. Yeah, party. Yeah, now it's working better. It's a crappy signal, but it shouldn't be that way on your end. You know, just party all the time. Chats like the old days. Yeah, how about now? Say something now, JMO. It's not highlighted in orange. It is on this end. It is on my end. No, I didn't. No, I don't think there's anything good in there. Yeah, see, it's highlighted. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to that. You know, what am I on top chat? What's the one you see everything? I'm on top chat. Shouldn't I be on live chat? Top chat. Which one do you on, Mary? Top chat or live chat? I better go on live chat. Yeah, I don't know how that got switched. Boy, I really like my new cell phone. I really enjoy it, taking these pictures. Live chat. Okay, good. Oh, gotcha, Blue. All right. Oh, live chat. Okay, good. Thank you. So, we try and like keep it all right. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. I got the S22 Ultra. Yes, I like it. Especially the night mode. Take these pictures of dark alleys. It looks good. Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm gonna do that with when I take my Match.com profile. Put it in the night mode. They say the this asthenic keratosis treatment I'm getting is going to make me look 10 years younger. Can you believe that? Wow. Oh, $10. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really into coins that much. Yeah, that everybody's got taken away for a while, GMO. A good YouTube camera, just get a good phone, get a good phone, a good cell phone. You don't really need an independent camera like the old days, especially like with this phone I got. I don't know who your carrier is, but I got this S22 Ultra with the trade in and all that bullshit, like $640. Can't beat it. Yeah, I don't know if I do or not. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not really into coins too much. Kind of bores me. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, you can get it back. Yeah, hold on. Yep. Let me try and do it now. Yep. Yeah, let's see if you got it now. Everybody has one. Say something. Oh, hey, good. Thanks. Yep. Oh, gotcha. Okay, good. Well, the reason for I'll tell you the reason for the wrench issues is the way that started is there was a moderator on here that was blocking and deleting Mystique's comments, even though they knew I was cool with her. So I bitched about it with YouTube a lot. See, in the old days, you could tell which moderator blocked which comment. And what really sucks is you can't tell that on the mobile version. Even if you get the desktop view on a mobile version, you don't see it. But when I get on a laptop, which I got when I was in Michigan, or a desktop, it shows me moderator deleted comment. So some motherfucker that I had trusted as a moderator was going in afterwards and blocking Mystique. And I wanted to figure out who it was. Now they claim that they're going to tell me who that is in the next couple of weeks. But at the time they said I could have no more viewable moderators than 7. So all I did was highlighted it and got rid of everybody but 7. It wasn't in any particular order. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a rotten thing to do. I agree. I think it is too. Yeah. Jealous woman. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of those. Hateful and jealous. No, I'm telling you, I'm so I was never really that way anyway. I mean, if I was 21 and I had a chat and people were coming on, I'd probably want to meet all of them. I mean, why not? You're young, you're dating, so what? But at this stage of the game, I mean, I don't even date. I joke about it and stuff, but I had one girlfriend in the last 25 years and I couldn't wait to get rid of her. And that was 98. Nah, I don't give a shit about it. Yeah, Mystique is nice. That's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, I've had my ups and downs with her, but she's been good. And like I said, it's not some great rite of passage that you did come on here and chat. And try not to be a dick about it. Hey, Drifter, how you doing? Oh, Salty Girl too? Well, everybody's coming back now. Hang on, Drifter. There's Salty Girl. Oh, you're hot, really? I thought I was going to get down there around New Year's, but I stayed up in Michigan longer than I thought I would. I want to do that. I want to go down there and stay at Indy Atlantic. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I wouldn't even say that I was doing that. I mean, when I went down there, I was down there taking photos, and I just happened to run into those girls getting coffee and stuff. I thought, man, it's kind of interesting, how you get out here. I mean, honestly, this. You watched them. It's like somebody to just stay in the area they grew up and be a streetwalker. I mean, I don't want to say rock bottom, but you know what I'm talking about. And when you get to that kind of disclosure in your life and don't care what people think that you garnered respect from at one time in your life, that's interesting to me. I want to know how these people got there. I want to know how you took everything in your life, your marriage, your children, your belongings, your family, and threw it down the fucking drain to get high. That interests me. I'm not, aside from the why do you do it and why can't you get off it and all that kind of thing. It's compelling. Same reason I like taking pictures of old homes. Bye, Janelle. I just think of the people that lived in there and the day it was built and how happy people were when they moved in. And now look, it's thought provoking to me. Janice, you know exactly why. See, this is how these people come on and cause trouble. First, they'll cause it, and then you catch them at it, and then you get rid of them. Because I've talked to you on the phone before, Janet. You know exactly why. Then they come in like this under another name and act like they don't know. You know exactly why I blocked you. You know that I don't want you here. And here you came back with even another name that I didn't know about. You know exactly why. And I'll be glad to tell Mark when I talk to him on the phone. See, this is another angle of trolling. She just doesn't have any idea why I'd block her. False. Good for you, salty girl. Yeah, you know why. You know exactly why. Now, am I going to have to block this name too, or would you just peacefully go away? Trying to save the embarrassment of blocking you for the fourth time under 3 different IDs besides your original one. You've already been blocked under Janice Lee. You've been blocked under Blue Indigo. And now you want me to block this one too? Yeah, goodbye. And don't come back. And you know why. I didn't see your question, 410. I never heard of Jessica White. I don't know. Why don't you ask Jessica White? Or why don't you ask Maddie? Mark, just note to self, note to self. You ever have these problems? That's another angle at trolling, what you just saw there with Janice. No, never heard of him. 410, I think you're a stalker, troublemaker, and a troll. And sorry it's got to end like this, but you need to go bye-bye. You need to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Unsubscribe, too, if you subscribed. Get lost and don't come back. I'm having a good night now that I blocked you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Block and ban and party. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Faye. Yeah, well, he's gone. Oh, that's okay, JMO. That's okay. I'm used to it. Just another adult troublemaker with the mind of a troublemaking juvenile. It's weird, man. The good news is you guys get to see this stuff. You wouldn't believe the amount of emails that I used to get. I get so many. I empty my spam, my blocked email thing. It's like at 2,000 a week from old harassment. They still look me up and send me nasty emails. Short flip night light jacket. Mary, are you going down there or not? Whatever you do, don't tell anybody where you're staying. You've had the fire department breaking down the door at 4 a.m. Oh, sorry about that, Chris. Atta girl. That's it. Mum's the word. Tiff, you need to go bye-bye too, babe. How many times I got to get rid of you? Just can't hang it up, can you, girl? Just can't let it go, can you? Oh, bean soup with French bread. Good for you. I told you where to go, Mary. You'd love it there. Salty Girl will verify that. And that's cheap for what you get. Just do it. When are you thinking of leaving? When are you thinking of leaving? Oh, okay, Conan. Hey, Mary, did I thought Conan acted surprised that she never been a moderator before. She was a moderator before, wasn't she? Yeah, you're right about that, GMO. It's true. Yeah. Oh, pig necks. There you go. Yeah, they are having a sale. They pissed off so many people. I don't think Southwest is a big flyer there, but I'm not sure. Get that. Just pay that extra and fly American or United out of Traverse City. That driving to Flint and all that stuff sucks. Hey, Klaus, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking she was, and I actually thought, when I had to delete those mods for 2 weeks, that she was one of them. My mistake. Pigneck. Yeah, you're right about that blue. Yeah. Hey, Mary, does your clinic ever give vitamin D shots? When somebody is low on vitamin D, what do you tell them to do? Just take vitamin D pills, much as they can. And I need to apologize to Conan when she comes on. For some reason, I don't look at this like I should, like keeping track like a anal CPA. I thought she was a moderator already. Yeah. Huh. My mistake. I'm telling you, man. I hope this vitamin D is this trick. Oh, daily. Oh, do you really? What size vitamin D there, Simple Life? What size? Oh, thank you, Martin. Appreciate it. Oh, vitamin D. Yeah, so did I, Blue. Oh, it doesn't come in injection? Really? No kidding. Okay. Oh, that much, Carol. I wonder where the hell my vitamin D is going. I'm glad at least I saw a female that has the same problems. I can cancel out one reason. Thank you, Caroline. Oh, okay. They say that JMO, but those are flawed studies. I go outside. I do go outside. I've wrecked my skin doing it. I got bad luck. I trashed my skin. I got low vitamin D too. No wonder I'm not winning the Mega Millions. Oh, vitamin B12. Okay. Huh. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't drink much milk though. Oh, pain in your legs. Oh, okay, Faye. Huh. I just want to know why I'm low in vitamin D. What's happening to it? Oh, you're very fair. Yeah, okay. You put sunblock on? No, I mean there is a relationship, but I'm just skeptical if it works for everybody or not. I read a study once about the people that lived in Florida that had problems with vitamin D deficiency, so that makes no sense. It's not absolute. It's not like, yes, lack of sunshine or getting sunshine restores it because I know it doesn't in every case. Air cooled, there he is. Welcome back, man. How you doing? How are you? Got to get you back up there. Yeah, moderator party. How you feeling? How you feeling? Oh, that a good simple life. Good. 98. Well, yeah, nice. I took that by mistake one time in college. Thought I was having a heart attack. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, same here, Sharon. Yeah. Good, man. What shift you working now? I thought you might have headed out to preacher school. Yeah, they say low on vitamin D, it makes fatigue, which I have, achy muscles, which I have, and weak bones. Hey, Smashy. Rickets, yeah, right. But I think you got to be in Ethiopia or something to get that bad, don't you? Wonder where Mystique is tonight. Yeah. Sharon, you ever get to Georgia? Oh, that's all right, Smashy. Yeah, there's a lady at the gas station's lactose intolerant. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Huh. Oh, folic acid. Oh, okay. Yeah, we know what you're talking about, Drifter. Huh. I think it's great we can get on just chat like this. Yeah, me either, Smashy. Nope. Feels good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do that. Oh, lactate. Yeah, I don't know what Mystique's doing. She's got a lot of hobbies. Hard to say. She was making comments on the videos earlier. Maybe she doesn't know there's a chat on. That could be it. Yeah, that's two of us, Claus. You're drinking all that ale over there, aren't you? Wow, unbelievable. Congratulations, Air Cooled. Good job. That's crazy weight loss. Oh, a heart attack. Yeah, that's sad, Mark. I don't know why I get sad about it, but it is sad. Now, why would here's a question for anybody. Why would I be sad about Lisa Marie dying? I don't know her. Wasn't a big fan of hers. Uh, why would sadness be the emotion? Hey, Allie, how you doing? Too young? Well, heart attack. Yeah, MK, I'd agree with that. Broken heart, unfulfilled expectations. Yeah, I like that, Klaus. Oh, you think that's what it is? Just too young? No, you're right, MK. Yeah, it's true. This may sound like a stupid comment, but is her mother still alive or did she die? Priscilla. Not Priscilla. What was the mom's name? Not Priscilla. What was the mother's name? Oh, you did, Paul. Oh, well, it's you're upset then. Yeah, the struggles you had. Yeah. No, that's all right, Paul. We do that from time to time. It's not a happy party. Oh, she's alive. Oh, okay. Priscilla. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What's she about 120 now? Yeah. I just want to know why I feel like this. I'm trying to awareness, live in the moment, and question my emotions. I'll give you an. I was emailing back and forth with Jabo today, and this is so weird. I was sitting on the couch, getting ready to watch Pornhub, and I was going through my phone, and I was playing music, and I heard a Spinner song come on when I was in the ninth grade. I remember a cop picked me up. My mother was on the council, and he knew my dad was a deadbeat, and he kind of drove me around, was telling me like nice stories, and if I ever needed help and that kind of thing. And I remember vividly feeling really good that this older guy had kind of taken me under his wing. And I remember that song playing at the time, and it actually choked me up. I got a tear in my eye. Yeah, I did. I was tears of joy. Yeah. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Oh, look at Caroline killing the trivia. Well, I think he could have been a pedophile. I mean, Jerry Lee Lewis was for sure. Yeah, it bothered you? Yeah, that bothered me too. Yeah, she's alive. Okay. The Spinners, God, I wish yeah, I want to. It's funny you should ask me that because I tried to think of that today. I don't know, but I will know tomorrow because I'll look it up on the email that I sent because I looked it up on, I didn't know what it was. And I used that program, where you push it and it tells you what song's playing. It was a early Spinners. A good question. Yeah, Tears of Joy. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Melanie. Yeah, it's not as great as it used to be, though. They took away MasterCard and Visa, so nobody's getting paid out anymore. So all the good-looking people signed off. My favorite list went to hell. Oh, you think it's way clear? Oh, good. Yeah, I wish I could. Could you give me a couple titles? I'll tell you which one it was. It was a super famous one. I want to say It's a Shame. Was that a Spinner song? It's a Shame? This is my deep subconscious talking to me. Is that a Spinner song on there, Allie? Yeah, Red Tube. Not enough selections, Melanie. Rubber Band. No, it wasn't Rubber Band Man. No. It's a Shame. Is that a Spinner song? So please somebody answer this because that's what it is. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. It's a shame. It was a shame. Nope, it's a shame is what it was. Yep. Good night, Caroline. You swallow those vitamin D's. Oh, the Spinners? Oh yeah, they were big. They were from Detroit too. Not that that means anything. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, okay, that's the one. Yeah, it brought a tear to my eye. I notice I know as I gotten older too, I get like upset about things easier. Hope I'm not getting dementia. I know when I'm clicking through YouTube videos, I don't want to watch like animals killing animals, and I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch hunters shooting like deer. Oh, you liked it too. Okay. Oh, thank you, Paul. You've been drinking again? Excuse me. I swear to God, I've set some kind of world record for vitamin D today. I mean, I've felt so shitty so long. One thing I've realized, and that is that I don't think I was depressed. I know you're going to say, yeah, hell, you weren't. Well, that could have been it, but I should be depressed now, and I'm not. I just feel shitty. It's different. Feeling shitty is different than being depressed. Those were great fights. Expert punch slipper. Yeah, but it's not. But it seems like I get. How about this? I don't control my emotions as good as used to be able to. That's the way I would put it. Like I see a poor person or something, or somebody really struggling, or an animal, injured animal, something like that. Yeah, same here. Same Jew kids. Same here. Yep. I know they're so sweet, and they're just making sweet little comments. And they're and you know the thing that gets you, air cooled. I mean, it gets me. Maybe it doesn't get you. Is they're not complaining. They said, "Well, I'm St. Jude here. You know, I got to spend my summer here. I like it. The people are nice," and you just feel so sad. They should be out playing someplace. I'd be glad to talk about St. Jude some night in a chat because it's kind of like hospice. You get a lot of enemies when you say anything negative about them. But let me just put it this way: St. Jude isn't everything it's cracked up to be. That 85% of the people that go there have insurance and they have hordes of cash, but yet they still keep asking for donations. Georgia Peach, these women are sweet down here. I'm afraid, Martin, once they've stumbled upon my porn collection, it'd be all over. From a Christian perspective, Satan had me long ago. Being mean, that's true. Yeah, it's true. I am mean sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I am. Yeah, I'm in a crappy mood. It's true. I've got a couple books in that actually that I haven't read yet, and how pain influences your personality. Oh, you don't like them, MK, huh? Yeah, same with these skinny dogs and stuff like that. Yeah, need to hide it. Yeah, hell, I don't know. Do what I can. Yeah, it's a battle to get out of it. Sure is. Yeah, anxiety. Yeah. Oh, it's too bad. Yeah, there's something to it, Conan. I mean, I think you may be far enough south to realize that. There's something to the Southern hospitality. Yeah, my brain. I was reading this thing the other day, and they were talking about to try to treat your brain as separate from your body, and that your body is just riding along all these years. And don't get mad at your brain for the way that it thinks. I mean, it sounds corny, I know, but shit, when you're depressed, man, anything will work. They could have Humpty Dumpty riding a big 3-foot dildo. If that worked, I'd watch it every day for an hour. You know what I mean? You're desperate when you're depressed, trying to bust out of this mood. I'll get depressed over like the stupidest shit, like Marty not texting me back. No, don't throw it away. Transfer it over to a thumb drive. No, the South's really great. I love it. Swear to God, you'd do anything when you're depressed. I mean, it's such a shitty feeling. You're getting all bummed out and shit. Oh, 19 years. Wow. Yeah, at least you weren't married to one like me. I mean, you'd have to be fucking crazy to be married to me. And the irony of it is I left my wife. And if you didn't need a cherry on top of a shitty story, there you go. I was thinking about that today. I mean, when I look at my marriage compared to most of them, I had it fucking made, and I still didn't like it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I already heard birds chirping out here today. I heard the black vultures going in and out of the old houses, which means they're eyeing up a nest. Yeah, you'd have to be crazy to be married to me. I mean, I'm not as bad. I'm a mental case in a different kind of way. I don't have as bad at temper and stuff, but I just don't see the reason at this age why anybody want to be married anyway. No, I tried that. I moved to Florida because of the weather, actually, Sharon. Nah, I mean, I think my depression has grown. It's evolved. Getting laid off, somebody not going out with me, cloudy days. That's all the shit that I thought used to get me to go depressed. And then I slowly, over a 40-year period, transitioned and get into depressed and realized that there wasn't really a reason for it. I don't think. And I could be wrong about this. I thought it was just like hormones and chemicals. Fuck, I don't know. I'm along for the ride like everybody else. I've tried the books, the therapy, the pills. padded rooms, locked ambulances. I mean, I've run the gamut on what depression's caused me. I've tried every facet of it, minus a straitjacket, and that's probably any day now. Showers. I love these autocorrects because sometimes they open up a entirely new, different form of dialogue, like that right there. We're talking about showers now, and otherwise we wouldn't have been. I wasn't lashing out at you. I wasn't lashing out at you. I was just saying to you that not knowing you, that you fit the protocol for women that have tried to cause me a lot of trouble. That's all. I can say don't take it personally, but since it's you, that's hard not to do. That's all I said. I could be wrong. I mean, I have no like motive for this. Yeah, menopause. I've heard that before too. Yeah, that's another thing that's really on my mind too. Let's take for an example in the 1 in a billion chance that I did have a girlfriend. Now, you women can help me out on this one. Once women get past menopause, is that the end of blowjobs? Because if it is, I might as well tell you right here, I'll probably never date again. I'd like to know these things. It worked out in my life where I just never dated women older. By the time I canned the one that I had, and I had some younger girlfriends, I'm not bragging, but it just worked out that way, you know? I mean, we've talked about this, touched on it before, only if you want to. Well, that's always been part of the problem. You don't think so? Okay. Oh, all right. No, but I'm just asking. This is serious. I'm trying to be serious about this. If women, I'm assuming, and I could be wrong. I've never read too much about menopause, but I'm assuming that the hormones die. And just like if my testosterone left my body, right, I quit jacking off. But when you're not sexually aroused, I kind of got an idea without reading anything that blowjobs, that you probably got every excuse in the book, 10 times more excuses that you had when your hormones were high. Oh, absolutely not. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah, now we're getting down to the real truth. Oh, it's not the end. Thank you. No, but Sharon, no, it may not be. And that's a figure of speech. But here's the point. I'm asking this, and you can not answer for yourself, but just say it was a friend, or you know how people say it's for a friend of mine. But do you think the desire for women to do that is less because of a lack of hormones, the same? And it certainly couldn't be more. You went up. Now I've heard going through it that's a possibility. Sometimes it's the testosterone estrogen crossover that occurs. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting someplace. Oh, good. So I guess I will start dating. Thank you. Hey, Frisky, how you doing? I guess I'll start dating. Thank you. I'm glad I asked. Oh, it's better. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. 8 years. 8 years passes less. Yeah. You have no partner. Now, Frisky, and it's none of my business, and you don't have to answer this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Let's say you met the man of your dreams. You were super sexually attracted to him. Do you think you could blow the dust off that thing and bring back the old days? Or do you think that's gone for good and it's just like you're in fourth gear all the time? I want to know these things. Yeah, mood. Well, that's another problem. That's another whole subject. I don't want to have to like catch somebody in the best day of their life for a blowjob. I just don't. I want someone that's just willing to give me one whenever I want it. Not some special circumstances, or it's my birthday, or I bought him a brand new car or some shit like that. I want it to be like the old days, just a country road and the windows down. Oh, you'd like to think so. You haven't given up. That's a girl. Good. Good for you. Well, good. Boy, this is a pleasant surprise tonight. I'm getting Oh, the mood. Yeah, it's a factor. Yeah, but let's face it, man. Okay, and so I'm glad you brought that up because let's take for an example. Well, here's a way. This will put it all in perspective. This is for the married women or the women that were married not that long ago. Is the mood that Smashy talks about kind of like the mood you have now with your husband of 40 years? In other words, you can call it a mood, but it hardly ever happens. Not only do you not feel like it, he doesn't either. That's what I'm afraid of. Oh, thank you, Frisky. Thank you. Thank you. I'd rather have that than a cake any day. Well, nobody wants something, even me. I'll admit it. I don't want something somebody doesn't feel like doing, which is probably a reason my last blowjob was about 15 years ago. Older woman. Oh, wow. This is crazy. These things need to be addressed. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I mean, I see these. Hey, external doorman, how you doing? I see these. They make these commercials of Viagra, and I think if someone brought a bunch of women over here my age, and it was my birthday, and I opened it up, and it was 1,000 pills of Viagra, I'd probably flush them down the toilet. Yeah, I mean, this is my thought process. Fucked up. You wonder why I don't have a girlfriend. When you want something, when you have that desire, you get it. A job, a girlfriend, a good steak, wide tires on your car. I'm just like been in neutral like forever. Yeah, I was talking about. Oh, you do like older women? I know guys that are like that. I do. Yeah. I think but they show these commercials like Viagra, and they show this older couple, and they're walking, holding hands down the beach. Man, I just don't think that's possible. I just don't. I can't see it happen. It seems like false advertising. Or these people been locked up in a fucking closet for 30 years each. They let them go, dressed them up, put makeup on, and started rolling the camera. I mean, they'd hold hands with a damn ravaged bear if they could. I mean, it just doesn't. I don't see any real life examples like that. And even when people say they love their significant other, it's not the kind of love I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. How you love your pet hamster. Oh, you've seen it. Well, there are people that do like older women. Yeah, yeah. No, I know guys that college kids take it so they can still get a hard on drinking. Yeah. Oh, okay, Paul. Paul's got a good comment there. Yeah. Well, I hate to pick on you, Blue, but let's take Blue for an example. I mean, she's been available for quite a while now, and I guarantee you, if Blue was 30 years old, she wouldn't have had these dry spells. Am I right or not? Oh yeah, thank you. No, we had some, rough weather, but I was looking for that kind of stuff, but it didn't get by here. I think it was Northeast Georgia. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, amen. Yeah, right, Frisky. Yeah, dry spells. No, no, Blue knows that. Salty too. Salty's still in the game. Salty, I think you don't have to say if you don't want, but I think you're like what, late 30s, early 40s? You still got a good couple good years left. Your desire has not waned. It's good. Romantic. Hey, I am woman. How you doing? You partying? Yeah, random chance. Yeah, that's what I like. The random ones. I do too. Yeah, it's funny. Just 40s. Yeah. Hey, Salty. Now, it's none of my business, but I ask questions that are none of my business as a hobby. Have you lost that burning desire, that fire? Is it on the back burner now, or are you still raring to go? Cakes to bake. What are you baking these for, Conan? You got a swingers party coming up? Oh, could you ever? Absolutely right. Amen. How much? I'll send you a blank check. Absolutely, Klaus. I'd be looking over my shoulder full time, waiting for that other shoe to drop. I'll even come over there. No kidding. Wow. Yeah, how come you don't have your wife on there, Mark? Bring her on there. We'd like to meet her. Just want to make sure she's not chained in the basement someplace. That's what we really want to see. We ask that you leave the room too, so we can ask her some questions we want the answers to. Don't be just hovering over her head, making the poor thing afraid to tell the truth. Yeah, go Dutch. Yeah, do it. That a girl, salty girl. Smashy, you're coming up on the witching hour. I did the math one time when you told me how old your kids are, and you better get it while it's still hot. Oh, really, Bopak? Oh, okay. All right, good. How do you know it was his wife? Going to have you on forensic files. Yeah, see, there we go. Oh, that's true love, isn't it, Frisky? Oh, okay, Faye, come on. Yeah, Dave. I think you guys are about the same age. Dave's kind of like Frisky fishes and all that kind of stuff. I never thought of that before. Yeah, I think you guys would be a good match. It's hard to meet good people. Oh, you're not married, Mark? Oh, okay. Good for you. You're a smart man. No, you're not worried about it? Okay. You got to be kidding me, Frisky. Man, I wish I was out there to interview him. Sounds like this guy's had a closed head injury. That or he's still attached to the estate some kind of way. I mean, that's just love romance storybook bullshit. I mean, it could happen, but I'd bet against it. Hard to meet good people. You better believe it. Hey, Christine, how you doing? That a girl. Well, welcome. Good to have you. Yeah, Mark would be up for that. He'll serenade you drunk playing the piano. Oh, no kidding, Allie. Wow. Oh, you do, huh? Yeah, it's easier said than done. You would if you met the right guy, sure. You just need to get softened up a little bit. No, yeah, I'll put it back for you. Yep. You didn't really lose it. I don't know if I'd say that. You got it temporarily taken away, as did a bunch of other people, and not by design or in order. Oh, Frisky's not on there either. The fuck is gone? Thought I put these back. There we go. Hey, Frederick, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, it's fun to have good people to talk with on here. It's his girlfriend. Mark, she's been your girlfriend for how long? What, 35 years, something like that? 40? What are you getting? Double Social Security or something? Whatever the Canadian version is. Mark's no dummy. Every time they get in an argument, he threatens to kick her out. Oh, you think you would, Sharon? You think you could do it? Do it. I like I said, I was just giving you examples. No, I put it back on there. I put it back on. Yeah, you say that. It hasn't happened. No, what happened is this damn, I think this damn YouTube's got it in for me. Google's same shit. So what happened is I got that new phone and I was having problems with it anyway. I have to change my password every day. And then all of a sudden it said when I went to log into YouTube that so many logins were attempted that I had to wait 3 hours to try again. It was like 9 o'clock. So I couldn't even log into my own damn YouTube, even though I had the right password. I don't know what 3 hours is going to do if somebody's trying to hack my account. Oh, Sharon, you might, Sharon. I think you might. I think you could. I think you could, Sharon. Yeah, no problem. I took those off for a reason. She's in California. Oh, yeah. No, don't do that. No, Ellie. Nope. Even they say when you're chronically depressed, the worst thing you can do is get involved in something Christian. That sent more people to their graveyard than any psychiatrist ever dreamed of. That it requires acute care and medication, not praying. If you've got a chemical imbalance, you'll pray yourself right into the end of a shotgun barrel. Yeah, you're right, Sharon. You've had some crazy weather out there too. You live in one of those cute little towns that I see all the time? There's millions of them out there. Yeah, it's been dramatic. It has. Oh, good for you. Yeah, bring her on to a live. I'd do it. Yeah, cautious. That's a good idea. I think it is. Oh, you lucky dog, Sharon. Are these houses worth a lot, Sharon? You might want to place the dollar value if you want a boyfriend. Shit. No, you would if you could, though, wouldn't you, Smashy? Oh, good for you, Klaus. That's your new hobby, huh? Good. Yeah, it's a good point, Drifter. Well put. Yes, you would. You're lying. Yeah, you're not that old, though, Chris. How'd you get so jaded so soon? Yeah, you got a girlfriend, Chris. But he does have one. He just couldn't imagine doing it all over again. Friends. Oh, you'd date. You would too, Smashy. Yeah, you would. 14 years. Oh, Christ. No wonder you're so sad. $2 million? Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been there too, Sharon. 2 million. You got a boyfriend now, me. Right here, Sharon. You're looking at him. Let's just fake our way through this happiness together. And even if everything goes south, neither one of us will be broke. Let's do it. Let's just take the plunge. Even if it's terrible, it'll be more dopamine released than we've ever had before. Oh, wow, Sharon, that is awesome. Fishtown, yeah. You'd like it over there, Klaus. I think it remind you of Europe. Yeah, absolutely, Sharon. I sure will. You give me a reason now to be motivated. $2 million house. I'll never say anything about your weight, and I will definitely not fuck around on you because I know the likelihood of at this age meeting someone with those kind of assets and no husband is zilch. So why would I just fritter that away with a stupid emotional runoff? Jimbo. Yeah. Yeah, hell no. Sharon, if you really think about it, it's as good a reason as any, isn't it? I mean, you tried everything and so have I. Why don't we just confess our love for another with a spreadsheet, a tax return? Quit fucking around. We'll have a CPA and a Jewish tax advisor as our witnesses. Yeah, we're on to something. Yeah. Yeah. Prenup. No, we don't want that prenup. We don't want that. Then there'd be no reason to get hook up. She wants mine, I want hers, and it's just going to be one giant virtual roulette wheel. We'll take one bullshit picture holding hands at the beginning, and that's it. Oh, yeah, I'd do it. Sure. For once, there'll be logic in my relationships and who I got involved with. My psychiatrist will say, well, what did you see in her? It's like her $2 million house. What the hell is he going to say? He's going to say, well, that wasn't a good idea. He can't say that. For once, I'll get one of these marriage counselors to just shut up. Yeah, I don't want a prenup. No. Fuck no, I don't want a prenup. I don't think Sharon wants one either. I mean, there's got to be something in it for her. Oh, yeah. That's my girl. Let's put that on the back of the car as we head down to Tijuana. Right on. Party till we drop. No, I'm not. But, I've tried everything else. It's like, why not? Yeah. Making a lot of sense. Thank you. Yeah, because if you're not married, you don't get any of that stuff. Prenup. I'll tell you where I blew it, though. It's got to be a smoother transition to that. I was boasting about not having a girlfriend, not getting involved, and only having one in 25 years, and how it's out of the question. And I think the commercials are fake. And then Sharon mentioned a $2 million house, and I shut the fuck up. Did you notice that? I sat right the hell up, switched that beer for a Diet Dr. Pepper, and I proposed to her. You better believe it. But I should have spread that out over at least a couple chats. Sharon's smart enough that she caught on to me. Yeah, I'm 67, Sharon. And if you talk to any life insurance agent, they say never bet against a woman's age. The statistics are there. So you're holding the odds. 60. And you said your libido went up and you got a $2 million house. This is no brainer. This is a no brainer. I won't need to get a vasectomy. Yeah, we'll get tested. See who has what. Hopefully it's no big deal. Then we'll just start this journey. Yeah. We'll start it. Oh, Diet Dr. Pepper. I liked it. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we won't have to kiss anybody's ass. That's going to be the thing that's going to keep us from arguing. We'll be financially set, Sharon. You'll get your depression. We're going to need to come up with some kind of oath and agreement on what happens when one of us need to be in the rubber room. instead of getting crabby and bitchy and threatening to leave. We've got to have a locked cellar door or stocked up on antidepressants. We got to have a game plan for when one of us goes south mentally. Yeah, maybe Mary could pilfer some Thorazine. Lexapro, there you go. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be so great. This is going to be great. Yeah. Java, would you mind writing a poem for us? Just so it can be read and we can weep, even though I'll be bombed on dragon's milk and I'm going to have to find out what vice Sharon has. Oh, thank you, Christine. Yeah. You know, I told that chiropractor, dermatologist that the other day. He said that my skin's going to look 10 years younger. I said, yeah, big deal. It'll look 57 instead of 67. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, good. I think it'd be funny, Allie. Allie, you can come. We'll have a little reception. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. This shows you all this bullshit you people have read in these romance novels and these silly movies that you bought into. Sharon and I are going to show you what true love's really about. It's about assets and commitment. We're not doing any prenup because then we wouldn't get married. Jabel's going to write a poem. Mary's going to hawk some Thorazine when one of us goes south mentally. I figure, Sharon, I probably shouldn't say this soon in the relationship, but I got an idea that we're going to have to run interference when we start getting bitchy and crabby and have our first argument. You know, this fun shit isn't going to go on forever, and we've got to have a plan B. We should think on that in between now and the next chat. I mean, we know better. Usually, the way they come across on a chat, that kind of thing. Thank you, Christine. Oh, thank you, Klaus. Oh, good. We're set. Thank you. Yeah, Sharon's got this figured out. We got to max this out. Sharon, here's the good news too, and that is that we're not going to have 30 years of a miserable marriage because we'll both be dead. I mean, I can't call that a happy note, but I mean, just look at what we're avoiding based on how late we got together. I mean, really, you got to think out of the box. This Angus Fletcher didn't have anything on me. It's going to be so awesome. Oh, yeah, Mary lives in a beautiful place. She sure does. You can do it, Allie. Sure, definitely. Yeah. Be glad to have you there. We're going to play Twister at the reception. Yeah. We'll play Twister. Chloroform. My dad used chloroformed kittens when he was a kid. He said that's just the way they did it in his neighborhood. Can only get better. No, you got it. It's exactly it, Sharon. Well, we're going to be going through some bullshit. I'm just not sure what it's going to be. I mean, we're not working. We have assets. You kick the bucket, I get yours. I kick the bucket, you get mine. You know, I watch porn. I don't know what your bad things are. We'll get those all aired out before I show up. I don't see what can go wrong. Naked Twister. We'll do it. We're not running for office. We'll start a new channel too. It'll be so fun. I'll bring you some vitamin D. If you guys were wondering what a wedding present would be, send some vitamin D. They probably do. I don't think they do, you know. Either that or the women I know lie. Yeah, it's funny you should bring that up because, you know, I joke about it and shit. But I don't really know too many women that watch porn. I mean, they usually, this has been my experience. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody out there, I'm curious about this. They watched it because the guy wanted them to watch it, but the likelihood of just showing up and tiptoeing through the house and opening the door and catching a normal woman watching porn, I think is pretty damn low. Rare. I don't think it happens much. And half of that time, if you catch them, it's because out of curiosity. And it's not like they're standing, sitting there enjoying it sexually. Am I wrong about this? Allie, what's your take on that? Anna Nicole. No, he's my hero. I think he went out in style. Let's do it, Chris. No, that made sense. Well, you're not normal either. We're Oh, you do watch porn, at a girl. Yeah, but I'm not sure you could say it's not normal. I just don't think it happens very often. See more butts. Yeah, you're dating yourself, Christine. Would you watch it in black and white? Yeah, see, there you go, blue. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, you're not, Sharon? Okay, that may be a little problem. Well, there's our first argument right there. We got that out of the way. But Sharon, if you knew 100% that it wasn't going to be an issue, that the guy didn't like the girl better than you, would it still be that way for you? I mean, is it something other than jealousy? Oh, Seymour Butch, yeah, that's old porn. That's 80s porn. Think about this. It's a big deal. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something, you want to think about. I'll break you in slowly. Yeah. I told you this is how I softened him up, Frisky, a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh, oh, you're lying, Angel. Tell me your favorite porn star then. Oh, yeah. Oh, you were not, Smashy. Do it, Jeff. Yeah. Take what take 1,000 words to explain and do it in 25. Cook them with fire. I haven't heard that expression in a long time. That's going to be so great. Half these wacko marriage counselors and shit talk about getting people and taking them out of their comfort zone. Sharon, don't worry about that part. Matter of fact, that's my specialty. Yeah. Yeah, just deep down, bite that leather strap and just know it's for the best for both of us. Oh, no, it wasn't, Smashy. Oh, you are not, Angel. You're lying. I profile everybody. I do. Pirate radio. Oh, I will. You're damn right. That's right, Sharon. Yeah. You're going to just be, if you see a psychiatrist, Sharon, it's going to be because of the effervescent joy that you experience that you never thought was possible after all these years. I promise you this, you'll have more orgasms in the first week with me than you've had in the last 35 years. How's that one, huh? Bragging. Yeah, I profiled Mark too. I profiled Frisky. I profile everybody, Salty. It's not really profiling. Not yet. It's going to be so great. We sure know. Cut to the chase. Spring in her step. She'll have it. You're going to have a smile on your face, Sharon. One that hasn't been there in years. Yeah, we vet them. That's exactly right. part of the problem is, Smashy, you haven't been around long enough to know who's come on here and the problems they've caused and that kind of thing. We got our radar on. And it's not just me that thought that. I will not divulge the names, though. I will not do that. Still going to be fun. Hey, Mary, if I just eat the hell out of this damn vitamin D, like a lot of it, that's not going to hurt anything, is it? Oh, you're lying, Angel. Angel of Glass. You are lying. No, but you present yourself like them, Smashy. Mid 2021. Good for you. That's cool. Yeah, this is going to be great, man. We're going to get our marriage list. Like I said, you guys are trying to figure out a little gift you want to send me. Just get me a bottle of vitamin D. Yeah, how much can I take before it starts fucking up things? I already feel bad enough. How many can I take a day? I want to start feeling better. Troublemaker's Purge. Yeah, that'd be the good name of a chat. Yeah, I'm short of it, man. How's it going to build up? That's the least of my problems. I'm like 50 milligrams below the lowest level. I'm ready to potty. Shit, my muscles ache, joints ache. Yeah, I called that fucker. He didn't call me back today. Oh, vitamin A, huh? That's okay. Oh, it needs oil to absorb? Oh, great. That's what's in that pill, I think. Oil. 2,500? Oh, good. I'll be okay. Oh, good. Well, I need it. If I'm 50 milligrams or whatever it is below the lowest level, I think I can take it for a while before it's going to hurt anything. Oh, 20,000 a D thing. How often? How often, JMO? No, it's not. They'll give you 50,000 when you're real low like I am. How often, DT? How often do you take it? Yeah, I know each person is different. Yeah, but if you go into the drugs, if you go into, let's say Walmart, you go to the supplements, they don't have a big sign that says, be careful, each person is different. How many of these fucking things do I got to take? I want to start feeling better. I'm not going to go in and, eat a case of them. I just want a little, advice. Yeah, well, you might not have been short of it, Sharon. Yeah. Cabbage. Yeah. I'm not eating that. I don't have a vitamin B problem. Shit, man. They saw my testosterone levels, though. I hate to brag, but this doctor, he apologized for a poor joke, but he said where you live, do the cattle start running? It's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. As a matter of fact, they do. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get one. Now my name's going to be on the deed. Who's going to be on mine? Yeah. Oh, you don't cook? That's all right. We'll order out. Yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, I got a huge collection of porn. We're even. I mean, we're not getting perfect, Sharon. We're just getting somewhere around, like in the tolerating level. We're not creating each other in a test tube. There's going to be things that you don't do and things that I don't do or I do. Yeah. We're going to get, yeah, good. Yeah. I'll never, no, I'm glad you don't cook, to tell you the truth. I look at it like that as a virtue. 20,000 a day for 3. Wow. Holy shit, huh? No wonder we get along. Yeah, mine's like, so 20,000 a day for 3 years. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, no, they're not. It turns women off. They know you like porn. Like if I met Sharon on a dating site and I came right out of the chute and said this, she'd like, I get crossed right off the list right then and there. But it's been spread out over months. So she hears me talking about it. There's a period of where she doesn't know if it's true or not. And then I went full circle, brought it right back home to where, that's okay. She's cool with it. That's because they call it the stretch. If you look at Aristotle's writings, it's delayed. I didn't like smack her with the full emotion of it right off the bat. It didn't scream pervert. No, the cooking. I'm glad you don't cook, Sharon. How do you like that? I'm glad you don't. We'll order pizzas and stuff like that. Yeah, it's great. Goldilocks. Yeah, not too much or too little. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, they're out there, Allie. You better believe they are. Shit, yeah. I know guys now, their wife would divorce them if they knew they watched porn. Yeah, I know it, Jable. Yeah. Yeah. I sit here thinking, God, just think if I'd had more vitamin D, I may have skipped the nut house. That's a sad story. I mean, it takes the zinger out of it. It's not so interesting and compelling anymore. It's like, yeah, I'd rather just organically nut. Thank you, Sharon. That a girl. No, thank God it doesn't. Good night, Smashy. You go nighty night. Don't take it to heart. It's just a simple observation. Yeah, I think we do, Jable. I do. You'd be blind? Yeah, I would be. No, that's not true. I'm almost blind. I couldn't drive without glasses. Yeah, I know it's crazy. There are people out there like it, and even though women seem like cool with it, it sets their radar off. And now, like a lot of people around here are older. If they were 20s and shit, and the guy was watching porn, it'd be a big damn deal. Yeah, go blind. My dad used to tell me that. He was right. I'm damn near blind. If old dad was still alive, I'd tell him it was worth it. If I had it to do it all over again, I'd have done the same thing. And there aren't that many things that I could say that about. Don't you love that autocorrect? Good night, Smashy. You go night night. Quit dwelling on things. Holding on. Smashy said she's been divorced twice. Hey, one thing we're going to have security, Sharon. What do you think of that? Yeah, that's a good, yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, and I don't know this is true, Blue. But let's take for an example, if that was real, that was true, what you said. And I was involved with somebody, and they actually thought that simple shit, and that was the reason. I'd really get turned off just because they were so fucking stupid. Like I would think that our relationship was more than that, or would have never got that involved if that would have been an issue. And if they thought some stupid shit like that and they really meant it, I'd be just like turned off on them, want to get rid of their ass, break up with them, hit the fucking road, quit talking. Hey, kiss my grits. No, that's the worst sex you can have. Those porn stars aren't that great, Frisky. It's not that good. Well, according to what Blue said, it's a possibility. Yeah, I don't quite get that logic, I see you. Oh, Sharon, shit, yeah. I don't even want the house anymore, Sharon. I don't want my name on it. This is going to be a relationship of trust and pledges. Now, how about this? How about this? Do you think in a perfect world that a guy, if he was with the right partner, wouldn't want to watch porn? How's that? What do you think about that? That in a perfect world, you wouldn't want to watch porn? What's your comments on that? Yeah, that's a nice thought. I mean, but that's like, wishing you had a 12-inch dick. I mean, I've been wishing that for 67 years. Let's keep it real. Now, do you think that's possible? Or is that just fantasy, fictional love stories? Where's Angus Fletcher? Motherfucker, he ought to have something to say about it. You can't shut that guy up. I got an idea that old Angus likes porn, but he'd have an entirely different set of movies than I do. You think it would be, Sharon? Oh. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Jabo. So you don't think it's degrading to women at all, Sharon? That's good. This is very good. I mean, Sharon is just providing answers to like $1,000,000 questions like they're nothing tonight. It's coming out one after another. I mean, Sharon, if I didn't know better, I'd have thought you'd been reading my diary. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, please don't let anything happen to Sharon. When we go to get our every 2 years, you go to these horseshit things. It's about $2,500 a person. You go to some beach and you talk to some person that's going to enhance our relationship. What a total waste of money for somebody like me and Sharon. $5,000 for fucking what? She doesn't care that I watch porn. I'm happy she doesn't cook. We don't need to work. We order out. We fuck around. One of us goes south. We hit our Thorazine statch and pop out of it. We understand it. When Sharon locks the bedroom door and I don't see her for 30 days, it's clear to me Sharon doesn't feel like talking. I get that. I'm not going to call the cops and have them come over and pry the hinges off the door to see if Sharon's okay. I know she's okay. She just doesn't want to talk. Big difference. There's going to be no police log of the cops coming over to our house for arguments. What's there to argue about? We'll put it to better use. We sure will. Absolutely right. We'll do with it what we feel like doing with it. Unless I smell something. That's right. She's going to have to make noise or I'll hear the channels changing on the TV or something. One of us. Well, I'm going to take that vitamin D. I better believe it. Absolutely right. Oh, it's going to be perfect. We'll tell them to mind their own business. Yeah, it's going to be great. Stay out of our personal life. Oh, thank you, Klaus. Yeah, well, I've had you as an excellent tutor, by the way. I won't have to hide those emails and texts you send me about a blonde, blue-eyed Danish or Dutch girl. Sharon's going to say, bring her on. It's going to be so great. I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't had this enthusiasm and clarity in years. God, it's going to be fun. Vitamin D. Oh, God, I do like to drive. I sure do. We'll just drive for nowhere. Just take the Atlas and throw it in the first dumpster behind a 7-Eleven we see. And when you wake up out of your nodding little sleep as I drive down the road, you just say, turn right. The next road, I turn right. Don't even know which way we're going. Yin and yang. Thank you. Heck yeah. This is why I can't get, totally mad at YouTube sometimes, because without it, I wouldn't have known any of this. And that's worth something. I guess the strike made it all worth it. I think so. Well, now it's crystal clear outside. My computer says good weather. Nice. Yeah, we have fun on here. I mean, really, you do have to thank YouTube because, I mean, other than this, I'd be watching a murder thing on Dateline. I'm starting to get sick of those too. I cannot believe the flimsy evidence that gets these guys sent away forever with no parole. Circumstantial evidence. It's nuts. They don't like what you did. Like, they didn't like the books that I bought and I uploaded. They didn't like the title. They claimed I was spreading false medical information, even though I didn't say what was in any of the books. Yeah, Dragnet. Yeah, stuff like that. It's just different. We find out about people's personal lives. And Sharon, do you ever upload any videos or anything? You ever do that? Hey, Chris, how you doing? How's it going? Chris has got a significant other. He's not married either. Debbie. She keeps this tiger under wraps. How's Debbie doing, Chris? Oh, are they, Sharon? Christine gets it. She knows. She doesn't like some cops too. Virtual blood burning, yeah. Oh yeah, it's like the old days, isn't it, JMO? It took about a sim. I didn't have my computer. You know. Yeah, put a link to that. Sign up to. Hey, you guys, subscribe to Dave's channel, will you? It's hard to get subscribers, and he's got a young daughter that he takes on fun trips, and they're trying to build up their channel. If you don't have like someone telling you, the likelihood of finding any channel. If I started out from scratch now, you'd never have heard of me. Put a link to it, Dave. Mary, can you put a link to Dave's channel? Yeah, I'm going to do StreamYard. Yeah. I don't even know what the status is. I'm sure I don't have a good enough. I'm glad you brought that up. I'll write myself a note for StreamYard. I don't think that I could do it here, but I will try and do it tomorrow. StreamYard. I forgot all about it, to tell you the truth, because I just assumed that I had such a crappy signal that it would not be possible. Yeah, it was a good time, wasn't it, Al? Yeah, we had fun. Thank you. Yeah, book burning. Dinner plans. Oh, wow. You better get going, man. It's a little late, isn't it? Oh, 15. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I videotape everything. It's, 99% of it nobody watches. Yeah. That's my gift for the strikes that I get to YouTube. The destinations, that's up to Sharon, I'm not just going to control this whole damn thing. And, she doesn't get to have any input. Sharon, what do you think of that? It's up to her. I'm going to try and revert back to these golden wedding anniversaries and the bullshit that they spew at their grand parties. And I want this to work. So I'm going to do things that I haven't done before. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for posting that. Appreciate it. Subscribe to Dave's things. Oh, Fun Finding for Two is the channel. Fun Finding for Two. Yeah, remember we used to do those? Those were fun. Yeah. It's fun finding. It's like letters and numbers. Hey, Mary, do you know how to find the Fun Finding for Two? He's got two channels, I think. One for him and one for the videos that he and his daughter do. Fun Finding for Two. Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, that'll be great. Yeah, Sharon will have fun. They wanted to know wedding destinations. Wedding destination. I said I'd let you decide that. What, Chris? Wow, that is crazy. Why not, Jabo? You may have to do it virtually. I get it though. That's okay. Maybe we'll do it in Greensboro. Save you the trouble. I mean, I think that'd be kind of selfish of us to expect you to come out to California or down to Georgia. We'll just have it there. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the two of us, and it doesn't matter where it'll be. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Drifter. Appreciate it. Yeah, subscribe to that one. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, she's trying new things too. You're bearing on a shift. We don't want to get COVID. We're going to be wearing masks like a motherfucker, no matter where we go. This is fun and exciting and new. We thought we were just both going to be dead, but that's over now. We don't want to catch any viruses, so we're going to start wearing masks. Yeah, we got something to lose now. Mississippi Fairboat. Yeah, I'd rather go where I could see the water. I'm tired of this water that you can't see 2 feet in. I'd like to see a fish swimming at the bottom at like 80 feet or something. Oh wow, Chris, that's crazy. Yeah, we want our guests to wear masks too. The real reason is we don't want to catch anything from our guests, but we're not going to tell them that. We're going to pawn it off just like employers do on your health and your safety, even though it's a big crock of shit. Sharon is going to get to see the inside and how these things work. Oh, thank you, Sharon. The Vulture's house. That's a good idea. I'd do that. That'd be cool. Yeah, 2 houses actually, I see you. They're 2 houses. Yeah, it'd be fun. Kitschy, where's that? Oh, Takipi? Yeah, I'd like to see that. I don't want to be going to these places. Water's like that down here. It's like a fucking cesspool. Mississippi, Detroit River, can't see shit. These fish must be able to, even the Hilton Head, all the way up to Martha's Vineyard. That water is dirty looking. It's not always, it's just you can't see in it. I want to see like blue. 80 feet. Yeah, that's what I want to see. You go to the Detroit River on a clear day and it's like, I think that's a broken beer bottle. 13 inches. You go up near Mary's, you can see the bottom, and it's like, looks like Bahamas. Yeah, the Vulture's house, I think that'd be a good place to do. Be in honor of the Vultures. That lady that wrote that Vulture book, she replied to an email I sent her a couple months ago. Nice lady. Oh, you're watching that, Christine. Good for you. That's cool. Great. Yeah, he's super short. His dad owns some property near me in Florida. I ran into his dad. He looks just like him. It's like 5'5", 5'4". Yeah, it's surprising. I don't quite get that, how that was that blue like that. I guarantee it doesn't look like that when you're down along the shore. It was just the clouds and the day and the way the other colors are absorbed and blue's not. That was a good movie, Rocky. Yeah, right, Drifter. Yeah, a lot of places like that. Yeah, heroin needle. Yeah, Atlantic City, same thing. Yeah, it's right. Yep. Look at the Detroit River. Gross. I don't like going in there anyway. I don't care. I just like looking at it. Oh, really, Chris? No kidding, huh? Yeah, I got to do that. I got to finish that house, man. I just got that well drilled. I mean, it's taking forever to get stuff done down here. That guy was 2 months late on the well. Believe me, I'll let you know as soon as possible. You're going to take that nonstop flight over here, land in Atlanta. You got to get a good ticket. Come on over here and visit. Yeah, I'm going to get one of these old vulture houses. We're going to liberate everybody. I'm going to kick all the vultures out, put screens on the top so they can't come in, and I'm going to drill about 40 glory holes. And everybody's going to see everybody. And then I'm going to light off a firecracker, and they're going to disperse, and you're not going to know who's where. 440 feet. Yeah, 440 feet. Yeah, why not, Mary? A barndominium. Yeah. Be so great. Instead of those fake ones that they put on Pornhub. You can tell they're not legitimate glory holes. They're just like some guy and his wife acting like it's a glory hole. Yeah, you're not gonna trick this old pro. No way. Hear Daisy snoring. Well, you guys, I think I'm gonna take a shower, have a little snack to eat. It's been a great chat. Haven't had a good one like this in a long time. I do miss Raven. Yeah, I really liked Raven. I did. Nice girl. I talked to her family about 6 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm gonna go on this 8-inch. Yeah, you'll see how far the guys have to stand back. Yeah, hear her snoring. She's tired. She's got a rib bone tonight. Yeah, it was a good time, Klaus. Thank you. Yeah, she was a sweetheart. The cops are not doing anything. Don't return their calls. Haven't provided them with a report. Nothing. I mean, it's total horseshit. But that's Detroit. They're just it's terrible the way those girls are treated. Yeah, thanks, Marks. Good time. Appreciate it. Good night, sweetheart. Try not to fantasize about me too much tonight while you go to bed. I won't with you either. Drifter, Mary, you night. Jabo, you have a good night tonight. I know your day's just begun. Blue, you nighty night. Jeff, party on. Yeah, see you, Chris. Good night, Curtis. Bye, Blue. You guys party on. Good night, Sharon. All right, yeah. Well, are hard to have. You never know. Goodbye, Dave. See you, DT. Nighty night. Bye, Frisky. Good times. All right, take it easy, you guys. Take my shower and get something to eat. Party on.